Listen up. I get it, bro. I get that what you're going through right now is not easy because that's how life is. That's how life be. It gets hard. And that's just life being life. Whether it's financial stress that you're going through, whether it's with your relationships, whether it's with your job, whether it's with personally like internal battles that you're going through. No matter the situation, I understand that it don't matter what you're going through, that it's always going to be hard, that you're going to come across different points and different times in your life where you might be doing good, where you're feeling good, where you feel like nobody and nothing can take you off your pivot, where nobody or nothing can steer you in a different direction. You feel like everything is going good, and you should feel that way. But you have to understand that there is two sides to the story. There's always going to be two sides because you can't have one without the other. So for you to acknowledge the good, for you to value that something is good, for you to even see it as a good thing, it also has to be bad for you. It also has to get bad. There's also going to be times where you must know it's going to be bad. And everyone's situation is different. Everyone goes through it differently. Your bad is not going to be the same caliber as someone else's bad. It won't be to the same degree because you live a different life. And I understand that you get tired sometimes. I understand how tired that you get because you feel like you can't catch a break. You felt like you were good the other day. You were chilling the other day. You were smiling, you were laughing. And then all of a sudden the next day, somebody drops a bomb on you or something bad happens. An inconvenience comes your way, and all of a sudden 24 hours later, you're doing bad. You might not like where you're at right now. You might even hate it. And that's a strong word. So use it wisely, right? Understand where you are. You have to acknowledge it. You have to break it down to understand why it's bad, what is going bad, how it was allowed to, because it's all in how you see things. It's all how you value it. It's all your perspective. You are the person that allows things to either be good or to be bad. There's people who see things as neutral, take them as they go, and just see them as a natural way of life. It doesn't matter whether they think it's bad or not. Instead of seeing it that way, they put their perspective to the side, right? And just choose one perspective. And you might not be like that, but there is that option to see things as simply just neutral, to see things as simply, this is just the way things are. This is the way things have to be. Everything is going to happen for a reason. It must happen this way because it was intended to be that way. But when you do see things as good or bad, and when they are bad, I understand that it's not easy. It's tough to move on. And there's different situations where the bad gets a lot worse, where you might have problems that pile up one after the other because it's going to seem like things get bad and then more things start to pile on top of each other that you see as bad, that you notice as a bad thing. And then you start to get overwhelmed because of that. You might start to break down because of it. And you're not exclusive to that feeling. There are other people out there feeling the same thing that you do. So I want you to know that you might not know these people, right? And I know that they're not of any significance to you specifically. But just know that your feelings are not exclusive to the way you see or come about life. There are other people going through it just as bad as you, if not even worse, right? Because somebody always has it worse than you. And I know that this is your life, right? And because this is your life, you don't compare yourself to other people. You're going through your own experience. And it's not that you invalidate other people's experiences, or it might not be that at all. It might just be that you don't care because they have nothing to do with you. Like I said, they're not of any significance to you. So there's no reason for you to even try to want to understand or even compare your guys' situations or your situation to someone else's. I get that. And I know that's not important to you. But there is someone that always has it worse than you. But it's good to focus on what you have going on. And when it does get bad, I want you to understand that the most important thing you have to have is the faith that you've always had at the beginning. Is that vision that you've always had. Right? Because that's something that you can apply to your life in different ways. Whether you have a vision for how you want to be in the future, whether you have a vision for how you see yourself in the future, whether you have a vision for how you want to accomplish certain things or what you want to accomplish in general, you can apply that in different aspects, in different ways. If you see things as bad right now, your vision might be in the future that you want to see things as good. That ultimately you want to be a person that's optimistic and knows that there is a light at the end. And right now is beating you down. Life is beating you down. And that does get hard. But there's also a way out. And it's not going to be like that forever for you. So this is where you have to realize that you have to double down on what is right for you and what you know is going to get you out of this situation that you're in, that you might feel stuck in right now, and lock in on that. You have to double down and lock in on it. Because it might be that you let it slip away. And you don't want that to happen. Because if it does slip away, and you can't be a person that relies on themselves anymore to uplift, right? To uplift themselves and get themselves out of any kind of tough situation, you do start to fall back. All right, I thought you had habits that you wanted to maintain. Good habits, right? You set yourself up to have those good habits. So better for you to keep those habits that you wanted to maintain, that were going to be good and healthy for you and beneficial for you, that you know no matter what you were going through, we're going to get you out of the situation, whether it was bad or whether it continues to be good. But if you cut that out, if you stop having faith, if you stop seeking that faith, if you stop seeing that vision, it's guaranteed that you're going to fall back. And you don't want to knock your hustle because you built it up this far. You don't want to give up on yourself because you've gotten this far. And for what? Right, for a couple bad days that you're gonna give up and you're gonna fall back just because of a couple bad days. I understand that a lot of people's situations are very bad. I get that. But you gotta remember that there is another side to this, and that you don't have to stay like the way you are right now. I get it gets bad. If you really need to, you can find outside sources. right? And ultimately you want to rely on yourself no matter what. But it's not like you don't have a way out. You just have to see things from a different point of view, right? You might have to zoom out and look at things from a bird's eye, right? It might not be as straightforward as you just going straight through, right? Going just forward. It might be that you move sideways, and that you moving sideways might be the way to go, because you move sideways, but then you find an entrance, move sideways again, but then you keep moving forward. And it might just be like that sometimes, where you're gonna move sideways in life and you feel like nothing's going right. I want you to know that that is okay, but not to stay in that spot, because it won't do you any good. You don't want to fall back on yourself. You don't want to drop the hustle that you had. You don't want to drop the faith that you had. And you don't want to let go of that light. You don't ever want to stop seeing that. You don't want to let go of the vision that you had for yourself. Because I know you. If you're watching this, I know you. You're like me. I know you have those bad times. Because I have those bad times. And I know that you want to get out of it, because I do too. And I know that you might not always see it that way, where it's going to be better for you if you keep moving, if you keep going forward. As badly as you want to stop, as badly as you want to quit, that feeling inside where you know you're just tired every day because you feel like you be fighting every single day, right? And you're tired of fighting. As badly as you want to quit, you know that if you do, it'll all be for nothing. It was worth nothing. So that's why you can't drop that. You can't knock that. And you got to keep moving. There's no way that you're not gonna keep moving forward, because you can't. You have no other option if it's just you. If it's only you have to rely on. There is no other option, right? So you have to keep going. Don't just stop because it went wrong one day or two or three or even 4, a month, a year. You understand how much time you have to correct? It might just take that 1 year for you to move on and then get to a place that you have never seen before in your life. You might change your entire life. Just within that 1 year that you might have been suffering, you might change your entire life. And you will never know that unless you keep going. So just remember that. Everything I just said is simple, not easy. Love y'all, man. Peace, y'all.